I'm missing out on so much of these little moments of my children's childhood, and I'll never get that back. Hello everybody, welcome back to Catholic Home Life. My name is Lindsay, and today's video is about addiction. This has been something that has been put on my heart to share with you, and it's a struggle that I have been having, and it is an addiction to my phone. I think I got my first smartphone in the year 2011, and it's been kind of a love-hate relationship because there's so many useful things about the phone, the smartphone, and like I love GPS, I love all the different apps, like I love finding recipes on All Recipes on that app. There's lots and lots of great tools to use, but I just feel so addicted to my phone and I'm always carrying it around. I feel like it's part of my body. Like when I go from one room to another, I'm like, oh, where's my phone? I need to bring it with me. And it's always like in my pocket or in my hand. And I am just so conflicted about it because I really think that it's making my motherhood suffer. And it makes me so sad because my family, my husband and my children should be my first priority. And also the people in my life, like my neighbors and my friends, they should also be a high priority. And making real time for them, not just time on the internet, like chatting with them. I should hang out with them. But my children especially, I think that they get the brunt of my addiction to my phone. And there's so many times in the day where they are asking for me to do something with them, and my response is, oh yes, hold on, like just wait a minute, honey. And I'm, staring at my phone. And it pains me to just think about all the times that I'm doing that. So for Lent, I gave up social media, basically. I gave up Facebook and Instagram, and I took the apps off my phone so that I wouldn't be tempted to go on there. And it was really nice to step back and be removed from those platforms. Just to get a little bit of perspective and renewal. So this is a quote that my husband read to me from a book. It's called Manage Your Day to Day, Build Your Routine, Find Focus, and Sharpen Your Creative Mind. And it's a book that's edited by Jocelyn Glee, I think is how you pronounce it. And this is a quote from that book. This is ironic. I'm gonna read it to you from my phone here. It says, with one eye on our gadgets, we're unable to give our full attention to who and what it is in front of us, meaning that we miss out on the details of our lives, ironically, while responding to our fear of missing out. My husband read this to me one night as he was reading it, and that really, really hit me just about how I'm missing out on so much of these little moments of my children's childhood, and I'll never get that back. And it really saddens me. I'm still nursing my 1-year-old, and I usually use that time as time to catch up with online stuff, like going on Instagram, going on Facebook. But sometimes I'll be sitting there and nursing him and I'm on my phone. I'll just look at him, I'll look away from my phone and look at him, and it hits me like I should be gazing at my baby. Like this isn't gonna last forever. This time is so fleeting and I shouldn't be staring at my phone. Anyway, I think there's a balance. Like we need outlets and we need recreation and downtime. So I think it's all about finding a balance between that. But my goal is to be better about treasuring my children. I never want my children to feel like they come in second, to my phone. Speaking of my 1-year-old, he just woke up from his nap, so he's joining me. Seems like in most of my videos, he makes a cameo of some sort, so here he is. So sometimes because of this addiction and my frustration with not being able to control myself and always impulsively reaching for my phone. Sometimes I have been looking at getting a dumb phone, like just a flip phone. And I've even like gone and searched for them and tried to figure out how can I go back in time and get my life back. It's kind of like in the Bible when it says, if your right hand is causing you to sin, cut it off. I'm thinking like this phone is causing me to sin, so I just need to cut it out of my life. So that's really what I was considering at the beginning of Lent. I was just thinking, I can't control myself, so I just need to get rid of this phone. Because nothing is more important than my children and my husband. So I was looking into that, and I was talking to my husband one day, and he told me about this new app that he's been trying called App Block. And he was trying it, but it wasn't working that well because there's a really easy way to override it and to end the blocking session. But then he told me that you can enter a password so that you have to use that password before you can get in and change anything and turn off the session of that blocking time. So what we did is we switched each other's passwords. So I have his password for his phone and he has my password. And that's really been a great thing because we can't access the app and make any changes or do any overrides unless we tell each other. So it's been working really, really well, and that did the trick. And so I've been using App Block, and I've been blocking off chunks of my day so that I can really work on curbing this addiction and spending more focus and energy on my children and even on my house. My house gets pretty messy. You don't see, I have this camera pointed at the wall for a reason because my house is messy. But after I've been using this App Block, I have noticed that all of a sudden I have more time. I wonder why. So I have more time to clean. I've got more time to spend with my children, to play games with them, because I'm not just mindlessly staring at my phone. So it's still a process and a journey that I'm on. I'm still finding that I need to break myself of this addiction because I'm still reaching for my phone and carrying it around. And I think it's gonna take some time. I've had a smartphone since 2011. So it's been 7 years that I've developed this really bad habit. And so it's gonna take time to break myself of the habit. This is a process and a journey of, I think for me, healing. I need to heal myself of this really bad habit and addiction that I've grown. And I'm hoping that it will work. And if you have the same struggle, then I would really suggest for you to check out App Block. Like I said, I'll link it down below, and hopefully you don't suffer from this addiction, but if you do, just know that you're not alone and we can work on this together. So let me know in the comments below, what are ways that you balance your time with spending time on your devices and spending time with your family? Do you have any other tricks for me or tips or advice? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. So I wanted to show you what App Block looks like when you hit a button. So I'm gonna hit Facebook here, and this screen comes up. It says, app is blocked until 2100. You already tried to open it 2 times today and 10 times in total. Don't waste your time and be productive. So I like that it keeps track of how many times I'm trying to open it, because part of this addiction is that I'm just instinctively pressing the button to open these apps. And so this keeps track of how many times, and it tells you, like, sometimes on a bad day, it'll be like, you've already tried to open this 10 times. And it's like, really? I've been doing that? Like, yeah, it's bad. If you're new to this channel, I hope that you will stick around and hit the subscribe button so that you'll be notified when I post new videos. I upload every Monday and sometimes I do a bonus video, so click that bell so that you're notified whenever I post a video. Hope you have a great day. God bless you.